Okay, so I don't know how the audio is gonna be because I have this shit literally on my fucking shirt. So we're gonna yeah check it. So I just want to share like a cool little thing, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, I wonder if anybody else has like also experienced this too. So that's why I'm just like making this video. I don't know how long it is, so I'm gonna be yapping for a good minute. So chillax, hit me just being a nerd or whatever the fuck you want to indulge. But yeah, I have finally collected something I've been wanting to fucking play since I was a kid. Like I saw this and I was like, oh my god, like I have an opportunity to do it now, and I feel like I'm healing a part of the kid in me that wanted to play these games because man, I've been playing on my 360 for such a long time, and I've been playing like other games like Nintendo, like the original Nintendo, the 3DS, like all those fucking boxes, the fucking GameCube, my guy, the PS. I never played the PS1, played the PS2, 3, and then the Xbox. Never really played the Kinect, and then the Wii, 360, One series, PS4, 5. You know, that's where I'm at right now. But I just feel so really nostalgic of like how I took my channel. However fuck long ago I fucking like started my fucking YouTube channel, literally just holding the camera between my fucking legs and shit. And it was just so weird. Now my channel is just completely different. Like I sometimes look at my old videos or whatever of like, damn, like I used to make like corny ad video videos. But now like my videos are like fair. It could be better in qualities in like some areas, but I'm a little bit like brokey, not broke, but like I'm working with what's more affordable around my budget before I start moving up in quality of things. But stuff like that really takes time. For me, it's been a long time since I've been making YouTube videos, so it's just like why haven't I done it? It's just not a really again hobby thing, not a main priority thing, but something I might pushed to the side later. Like I have like an Amazon cart filled with everything, pretty much everything that I need. It's just when I'm gonna get it, or maybe if I should buy a little by little. Things like that takes time, and especially growing. I don't know. Like I don't know if my channel is growing or not. I sometimes look at the studio and I know I haven't been uploading consistently because like man, I got life, man. I'm just trying to relax, not trying to stress about creating content, creating. It's just like, bro, like I don't care. Like I can literally just like not upload for the rest of the year, and I will be okay with that. You know, things come with like time, and then like the passion for it needs to be there for me to like pull up with the script or just kind of improvise on the spot if I'm like rambling too much or whatever, which I'm doing right now. But yeah, um, I might find a way to capture some footage, maybe upload it because I don't want to go back to how I was literally with this camera. So I am going to play these games like by themselves individually, tell you guys my thoughts and everything, and probably maybe one day if I can find a way to record with 360, like give you guys some good quality like videos because I don't want to go back to like using the phone and record my TV. Like where I feel like now growing and still trying to understand all that stuff like more clearly now because I'm more a little bit more knowledgeable. I don't want to go back to that quality because I feel like, as of late I know how to do things, so I should not be giving, you guys who desperately not desperately, but like would rather see something higher quality than to see something kind of shitty. But I'm trying to fix that. Getting into Power Director a whole lot more and understanding how that program works before besides me just doing what I usually do to get the footage and then they get the audio and that's it. But I want to at least at some point take more dive into it so I can explore like how do I do this a certain way, this or that, all those cool beans and shit. But yeah, enough of that. So let's get on to the actual shit of the video. Yeah, I been meaning to play all the Spider-Man games. I have played pretty much only the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. I did play the Ultimate Spider-Man on the PS2. That was forever ago game. I also played the first 3 Tobey Maguire movie adaptation games, but I never really completed them because I always played them when I'm at my cousin's house when I was a kid. So I was like, damn. So I did not know this like for a while now. I did not know that like I do remember, but I also it just clicked to me like a while ago that like there was a point where Spider-Man games were on for both consoles for PlayStation and Xbox. So when I saw that, I was just like when it finally clicked in my head because when I remember like the Amazing Spider-Man games were on the 360, I was like, okay, are the previous older titles of the Spider-Man games are they on the Xbox too? And then I found out a while ago on my GameStop that they literally was selling. Well, it wasn't GameStop. It was like at a mall that had like a little game center and like in a mall, or whatever. They had fucking Spider-Man games. Like we're talking about like the old ones. They weren't cheap. I can tell you that they were not cheap when I got them. But it was just like, bro, I know like this is like one of those opportunities of like if I don't get this now, I will not find it, and I will find them at a much higher price. So I got them bitches, and I'm so fucking happy and excited because I've been meaning to play all the older titles. I always played them, but I never really finished them at all. Mostly because I didn't have a what the fuck. Mostly because I didn't have a memory card to even save, or if I don't know if I was just being fucking retarded as a kid and I didn't know how to fucking save like in game like progression or some shit. Probably just the fucking first part and just being fucking retarded as a kid. But anyways, besides all that, I was booting up the fucking 360 because I wanted to at least like show you guys like, hey guys, got this about to boot up, but man, my 360 was just ugh. She's getting repaired. Old girl will still run because I refuse to get another fucking 360 because literally like as of now, I don't think it's the most important thing, but for me, it's one of like the core values of you know, gamers like myself and other people. It's like a passion and it's always there. It's one of the best hobbies and things to get into. Granted, some people do overdo it, but not me. Like I used to as a kid because it's just like I can balance it, but now I got too much of a responsible wife. But I do make sure to like when I relax, boot up the game. But a whole lot of that really changed my perspective of now because I'm just not really all about the games that are out right now, like the more bioserviceable ones. Just a good story game. And then with the best ones being Spider Man. So we got the fucking original right here on the Xbox. Like, dude, holy shit. And I remember I always looked the back cover of these games. Like, I don't know if anybody used to do that as a kid. When you bought a fucking game for the first time, you just look, you're just like mesmerized by the cover, and then you're just looking at the back and it's just like wow, dude. And I cannot wait to play this. I remember some parts of Spider-Man here. I know there was like a set swing animation and you can only go up and down and all that stuff, and it's so fucking cool, dude. Like this is like my everything right here. Like this is something I've been meaning to like keep, and like now I'm taking game preservation and any recording media like my mangas, and then what is it, like, yeah, my CDs in there. I take preservation of that seriously because there could be a time that like all that could be wiped away from the earth, and it's just like I want to pass these things on to my kids and whatever. And this too, like if I die, my rule will be they will have to take this and carry it forward. If not, they ain't getting shit, man, because my boy Spider-Man. And plus, I'm the stand. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. That's not an opinion. It's the matter of facts. And if you cannot handle the facts, then your opinion is garbage. So we got that. So that's pretty cool. And then we got Spider-Man 2, best movie of all time, dude. One of the most real and humble fucking moments ever. And it's so fucking cool, dude. Like this is so nice. And look at the back cover. You got Doc Ock from Forgot his name is like Mandino or something. But this one, man, the sequel revolutionized the fucking web swinging, and oh my gosh, it was just so cool to see that and all that cool stuff. So it's only on Xbox. So I was just like, cool. So I don't know if with these two first games, if it's only for the 360 or if I had to cough up fucking dough to get the. I've been meaning to even get the original Xbox and to like play it in front of you guys to show you like how like because I don't think I had a vague memory of playing that console. Same thing with the PlayStation 1 because I'm an O2 baby. So like the newer consoles was like always there in front of me besides like the older ones, but like with those two I don't think it wasn't as prominent as it was with the PS2 3 and then with the 360 too. So fucking cool stuff here. I remember watching gameplay of this. I when I was a kid, if I didn't have any of these Spider-Man games, I would just watch YouTube videos. Shout out to the fucking the Rad Brad. If y'all don't know who the fuck that guy is, I don't know where the fuck, what part of childhood you grew up in, but if y'all don't know the Rad Brad games, I don't know what to say, man. And then here we are. I just literally got this from Amazon, literally like this week. I completed the trilogy. Got this for the 360, so I don't know if I'm about to play it, but it's just like I'm gonna play one of those fucking games. If I can't load these two games, then okay, of course I'll just start with the three. Like I know it's the movie adaptation in the game, plus with additional more content, more like side. Because I know in Spider-Man this one, you get to fight. I remember vividly, you get to fight Morbius, which is like a vampire dude. That fucking Jared Leto played, and everybody fucking hated the film. You get to fight the fucking lizard in here, and the gameplay is a little bit more different. Fucking look at the back of this. This is so fucking cool. Um, yeah, this one was a little bit different because there's two different versions of Spider-Man 3, but this one is the brand new fucking version of it. It's the more prominent one. And then my boys, this is like the one I was like waiting for years to play this. So we fucking got Spider-Man fucking Edge of Time. I got this from GameStop. It was a fucking nice pool for $54. Like dog, it would be so like to get this on Amazon. I or dude, price would jack the fuck up. But man, this is the one I've been meaning to play for such a long time. And I already watched the gameplay of it, so I know there's some story elements that I'm like not familiarized with, but I only know that you can play both versions. Fight with the agility of Amazing Spider-Man and the technologically of Spider-Man 2099. It is so fucking cool to see that story, and then you get to fight different villains too. You get to fight Anti Venom and shit, and like I don't know, man. This is something like I've been meaning to want this, and now I have the like. It's so funny to be an adult. I have adult money because who the fuck says, "Oh, you can't buy a Spider-Man game. You owe for an old console." Bitch, what the fuck? Who the fuck's telling me I can't do that shit? And then one of like probably like the top five Web of Shadows, Web of fucking Shadows, my guys. Like this is the one where if y'all were I think it's still prominent of the fucking introduction to this game of fucking Peter just like walking out and just like fucking orc farming where it's like what Playboy Cardi music was playing, all that shit. This is like besides Edge of Time, this is the one I wanted to play the most because of how your choices putting choices on games can really put more replay value because it changes differently. Like there's the good ending, and there's the bad ending, and there's two different versions. And then throughout the whole story, you get to choose on your decision to be a good Spider-Man or a bad Spider-Man. You get to switch in and out between the symbiote and shit. And it's so fucking cool. So, excuse me, with this one, it's a brand new twist of Venom still being Venom, but a part of him bonds back with Spider Man. Dude, and he takes over New York too. Like, and I thought like Spider Man 2 it was just like that, but it was just like, man, if only if it was just like, because this had elements like that from Spider-Man 2 had some of this type of elements here, and I'm all for it, man. I can't fucking like disagree on that. I just wish it was a bit more fleshed out, or at least another DLC added or some shit. But like, man, this is the one. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking ready to play. It is so fucking cool. Like, look at the back here, my boy, ripped in fucking black. Oh, that's so fucking cool. I don't know. Like, I know the mechanics are gonna be fucking with me because it's been years. Really, it's been years for me since I played on my 360. Ever since I made the transition to one, that was pretty much it for me. Like, I was just done deal from there. And so you guys, for my longtime viewers, any OG people that have been watching me since I was a fucking jet, let me know, like, how was my progression from then to now, if it's any good. And then it doesn't have a cover, like, obviously. Well, I got this one from fucking eBay, cheap as fuck. Hopefully they don't scam me, because it's just like, man, I pay not too much, but I run for these $60. So I was just like, on Amazon, it was like $119. Okay, so find someone who's gonna pay that shit. Fuck, not me. And then with GameStop, another legendary pool, $20. Ultimate Spider-Man. This, and like, look at the fucking CD. This is so fucking cool. And this is the one. It doesn't have the cover, but I kind of will refresh if anybody needs to know. It's like it's the ultimate verse, Ultimate Spider-Man verse. You know, when Peter's like 15 and he's fucking battling his fucking arch nemesis and shit, and then like in the comic book adaptation from the video game, now that the video game portrayed off of, like, he got killed when he was like 19. You know, there's a whole lot of different story elements right there that I'm not fully knowledgeable, so do not quote me on that for sure. Y'all can look this up. We all got fucking Google here. But that one, that one was the most I played when I had my PS2. And again, I was retarded as a kid, so I did not know how to fucking save. So every time I play the Ultimate Spider-Man, I would always boot up from the beginning, and I would get to maybe almost to like its couple missions before the Carnage thing happens, like, that's how close I was getting. And then, like, I didn't have enough time, and I called it a night. But like, dude, the comic book like aesthetic of the game and the fucking cutscenes too is so fucking cool to me. I feel like with games that they're annotating, and if they're going for like a certain style, especially with a comic book, dude, they Ultimate Spider-Man just like did it the best, in my opinion. Like, I love like watching those panels of, like, I remember, I think, quote me if I'm wrong, but there was like a specific scene in Ultimate Spider-Man, something about like the Rhino, and he was like in one panel, and then his character like moves out of that panel to another one, kind of like crossing the barrier. I think that's the appropriate word for it. And that fucking, like, it was just so fucking cool to see. And yeah, and I wanted to like um just express and just, like, share this little moment, because it means a lot to at least a kid like me that wanted to play all these Spider-Man games and haven't really been able to. And now I have the opportunity to do that, and to like heal. Like, I'm not trying to be deep with this or whatever, because this is how I generally feel. I feel like now, because I was waiting for Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. Once I got that, like, I was like fucking bawling, because it's just like for I'm only speaking for myself, but for me to have these games now and be able to play it, it just brings like a lot of joy in me, because I know I've been wanting these for a while now and it wasn't able to. But now it's just like I have the opportunity, and I know younger me would be so fucking happy to see me playing these now. And I'm not stopping there, because I'm still going to get the what the fuck is on the floor? Oh, cord. I'm still going to get the Amazing 1 and 2. because those are the games I remembered I played a whole lot more, and those were the only Spider-Man games I managed to fucking get. So that fucking sucks dick. But I'm not tarnishing those two games. I think Amazing Spider-Man 1 is good. I don't know what to tell y'all. I think it's good. The only thing that kind of fucked with me just a little bit that I could agree with that community is the web swinging and the camera zoom in. That was like a little bit too much because I felt like I was getting fucking motion sickness. Where like the web swinging part, like the core, one of the core functional elements of a Spider-Man game, makes me feel nauseous. And then with two, kind of dialed it back a bit, but it really didn't go into the direction that I thought it would with the movie adaptation for it. Like I know with the first one, it really didn't do so either because this is more so the aftermath if you did watch the movie. I thought with this they could make a really nice sequel, but Amazing Spider-Man 2, people had mixed reviews. Hey, listen, I'm okay with any adaptation. I feel like Andrew Garfield did his best, but again, my boy Tommy Maguire has my heart forever. So, Andrew, you're like the closest second. If Andrew Garfield didn't take that role, you did. I'm like, all right, cool, cool stuff there. But yeah, I'm just genuinely happy, and I can't wait to play these games. Hopefully, I can get my old girl up because she is not dying on me. We are locked in on playing these fucking games. And I think I'm gonna just take a break for even recording the games I am streaming to export to the channel to just like not care about that much. Like I do care like some games I would play on the first run, like genuinely with like, well, I know I haven't been active with like the whole talking thing because I like to enjoy myself in peace and like not yap for about a fucking hour because I will yap the whole gameplay while, and again, the Rad Brad, such a big inspo on that. But with these, I'm probably might do something a bit different. Probably record the ending while expressing my fulfillment and enjoyment of these games because, man, I don't consider it as a main priority if I do that because if I know I'm gonna play the game more than once and then most likely out of those runs, I'll probably might stream it and put it on the channel. But to get the more genuine ones, I want to do it first try, but I don't want to like egregiously push myself to like, come on, like let's have time to do this. Let's get the content. Like, I used to have that type of mentality until I just completely don't give a fuck. Like I can like again, I remember it was a while ago because I did made a video about some shit and then I commented on that like it's been almost like I think a couple months since I did upload it. I think it was like Welder or some shit. It was that. It was that. I was like, yeah, it's been like honestly like a fat minute since I did do it, but it's just like not because I lost the passion. It's just because of life, and sometimes life doesn't have time for this. But fuck that. We about to play fucking Spider Man. We about to get fucking nerdy here, but yeah. Currently, what I'm playing right now is Borderlands 4 and all that stuff. So once I get that 360 up and running, I don't think y'all ain't gonna see nothing. I'm probably just gonna capture a good amount of footage to it. I don't know. I'm kind of the mix on how I want to portray this, which I wanted to ask you guys since this is the perfect time. Do you prefer if I talk about the subjects I do talk about in camera here or just over the top with the gameplay? Because that's my ideal thing I want to do is just to get like maybe 2 hours of footage, gameplay footage, save it, preserve it, and if I want to go over some things that are happening right now, which stuff are happening, I do got some shit to say about it. That like I can just still play these games, not worry about switching over to consoles or recording to get gameplay of it, but just to put it there and just clip the gameplay with the audio, upload it to you guys. So that's probably my plan for this week. Hopefully I can, I took it to the shop today, so hopefully it might get fixed this week or not. But if not, then it's all cool because ain't gonna get keep me away from playing these fucking games. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, just a little piece of a childhood nostalgia, all that stuff. If you guys have played any of these games, please tell me your experience. Please tell me what you like about it. Like I want to kind of bring that whole community back together, because I know when we're talking about Spider-Man games, they're only talking about like the newer ones, and I'm just like, okay, but what about fucking all these gems? Like, hello, like I know I'm not going into deep in that part, but it's just like I only been seeing about Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man, PS4 and Miles Morales and shit. I'm like, bro, what about like respect to the OGs? And I'm glad I also had Shattered Dimensions too, because God, that would that game is so fucking good. But yeah, enough about me yapping. Let me know your guys' thoughts about anything, what I talked about, what's the Spider-Man games, all that shit about healing your fucking inner child that you haven't gotten a chance to, like some deep shit like that. I don't know, but excuse me. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sandigos239, and I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Take care, stay safe, and all that good jazz. My name is guys. Later.